For you, ladies and gentlemen, we made a trip into the... What's a host without an actual practitioner of sports? This time, it's Colin Phillips, and we're very proud to have him here with us today.
I'm happy to be here too. Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
The last day of competition is always a highlight, ladies and gentlemen. So let's look forward to the last competition day of the Nordic Skiing World Championship. What a combination! At first, this very, very poor flight, and then the excellent landing.
Oh, good, isn't it?
It doesn't seem to go together.
No, but it's still better than muffing the landing too, isn't it?
You're so right, Colin. But you know that from your personal experience.
I do?
I think this is worth having a second look.
Yes, Mark, I think that a closer analysis is always worthwhile.
Colin, did you know that it was in Sapporo that the oldest athlete who ever won a World Cup medal mounted the victory record?
Let me think. Was it me?
It was the Japanese Takanobu Okabe. He won 2 bronze medals last year, and he was still fighting well. Let's take the time to look at the replay. The weather is really good today, so no excuse for the skiers.
That's right, Mark.
There's no improving on that, eh? Timing, explosivity, everything was 100% perfect. That's what we end up with after such a terrible performance. He would have been better off staying in bed today. Thanks to technology, we can look at the replay and be clear about things. So this was the first hurdle on the way to victory that was cleared by 50 skiers. They made the... I can't quite see who's up there. Is it Adam Malish? No, but it is a Polish skier who's preparing for the start. No way! That wasn't a jump. It was more a hop. Bad distance. That's the end of the competition for him today.
Yeah, it's all over for him.
I suppose we can have a look at the replay. Ah, there it is. This ski jump doesn't only run in winter. You can even jump without snow, so that the venue is used as a training camp in summer.
Good idea.
And if you get bored watching the athletes, you can go to the Winter Sports Museum.
I've been there. It's very interesting. You know what? There's even a picture of me in there.
Really? The replay will show us now how on earth he was able to come up with such magic.
Yeah.
Let's hope that he doesn't put himself under too much pressure today. His chances are excellent. He can really make the top 3 skiers nervous now.
But only if his performance is perfect. He has to make an impeccable jump.
Well, that's good for the maximum score. At least that's my opinion. Let's see if the judges agree with me.
Well, I reckon so, Mark. By the way, have you ever tried to make a jump yourself?
No. Why?
Well, it would be nice if you, as a reporter, knew exactly what you were talking about, don't you think? Anyway, you're doing fine.
Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome.
We separate the grain from the chaff, so the fine saying goes.
Or the boys from the men.
Something like that. We weed out 20 skiers, and ski jumping developed from downhill at the end of the 18th century. The inhabitants of a small town in the province of Norway called Telemark probably got bored by always just racing straight down into the valley, so they started to jump over small elevations. At least that's the story spun by the sport historians about the origins of the sport. Wow, he'll be rejoicing when he sees the style score for his jump. Perfect, the judges say. You actually cannot do better.
Nope, that's absolutely top whack.
Now we get the chance to analyze all the jumps. The slight crosswind might cause some problems today.
Yeah, but any pro will be able to adjust to a light breeze like this, Mark.
Yeah. Okay, the top skiers will make a better distance than that, but with this performance, he's certainly not among the worst athletes in this competition. Let's have a look at the replay. So, this is an overview of the final ranking, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an exciting competition today, and that's how we like it. We'll see you next time. It's goodbye from Mark Rafferty.
And for me...
I think you have to get a little closer to them. Welcome from Finland's 7th biggest town called Lahti. Today I have expert help by my side, the famous ski jumper Colin Phillips from England, who unfortunately is not participating in the tournament himself.
Next time I'll be competing again, that's for sure.
We all hope that, and we keep our fingers crossed for you. You won't appreciate that result. His bad performance gets its equivalent in numbers. A black day for him.
Very black.
Let's have another look at the replay. Maybe we overlooked some details.
It could be.
It's high time that a pole makes it to the top again. Maybe this young athlete. What do you think, Colin?
Well, I've never heard of him, but I always like surprises.
Colin, what do you say about this one?
Great. Absolutely great. There's not much he can improve on. That was really very good. He put down the skis at the right moment. And what's more important still, Mark, he did an impeccable telemark landing. The judges will appreciate that, I'm sure.
Let's have a closer look at this jump in the replay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah. What euphoria surrounding this man in the last few weeks, and he deserves all of it. His performance has been outstanding throughout the season. I bet he's dreamed more than once these last few days about being on the victory roster.
Well, I believe he can do it, actually, Mark. If there's one person in the world who can, then it's him.
Let's take the time to look at the replay. What can one say? He simply has to try to perform better, do a better jump. Otherwise, he can forget about a rank among the top 20.
Or even the top 30.
His fans at home can relax and lean back now. Everyone can be happy with the score. He's well placed in terms of distance as well as style score. Good. Let's have a look at the replay. The V-style technique was introduced at the end of the 80s by the Swedish skier Jan Bokelund. Soon the entire world elite adopted it.
Good ideas catch on fast.
Yeah, and at first he had a lot of points deducted at every jump because of his incorrect posture. Let's have a closer look at this jump in the replay.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah. Well, well, well. He gave us a lot of pleasure this season. Great performances. And when you look carefully, he was among the top skiers in every competition. Let's see if he can further improve today. I'll be happy for him.
Well, me too. He's a competitor, but I'll still be happy for him.
I think this is worth having a second look.
Yes, Mark, I think that a closer analysis is always worthwhile.
If the ski jumps were really roofed over, as certain experts are proposing, competitions would no longer be cancelled because of bad weather conditions.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it would be an enormous investment for the operators. And I think it would be harmful to the atmosphere. Make one have coats running the tunnel? No, thank you.
That was a good jump. Not a very good one. And the score reflects that. I think the judges made a wise decision. Let's have another look at the replay. Maybe we overlooked some details.
It could be.
It's high time that a Pole makes it to the top again. Maybe this young athlete. What do you think, Colin?
Well, I've never heard of him, but I always like surprises.
suppose we can have a look at the replay. Ah, there it is. He's very, very close to the top skiers in the world. Actually, he's already one of them. If he can keep up this performance, he's a real threat to the leaders.
Yeah, excellent season for him, absolutely.
Nice takeoff from the jump. He initiated the extension of the body at the right moment. Now let's see the distance he makes.
Well, that'll be interesting to see.
Now we get the chance to analyze all the jumps. Here's the final ranking for you, ladies and gentlemen. After a thrilling competition, next time all skiers have the chance to go for gold. Today we're stopping over at Lake I'm sure that not only fans of the British team will be happy to hear that my co-commentator today is Colin Phillips.
Seeing all that bustle around, I'd really like to go up there and jump myself. But this time I'll leave it to the other skiers.
This is the start of the Nordic tournament. Pleasant anticipation or tension, Colin. And whoosh, he's down in the snow. That wasn't nice to look at. Do you think he's seriously injured?
No, he's getting up already. Ski jumpers.
How far does this guy want to go? He's directly behind the top 10 now. Can you explain this development, Colin?
Well, it's hard to say. Maybe he simply found the right technique and it's clicked.
Is that it? He seems to have studied all the textbooks about ski jumping and learned them by heart. Well, at least the chapter about landing, that was perfect, wasn't it, Colin?
Yes, yes indeed. That was great. I didn't see the slightest mistake there.
Thanks. What's going on down there? I can't see anything.
Listen, I'll go and have a look. You won't believe me.
What's up?
A cow wandered onto the ice skating rink.
That's unbelievable. Is it true?
The most important thing after a fall is to go up on the ski jump as soon as you can.
Yeah. The replay will show us now how on earth he was able to come up with such magic.
Yeah.
Let's see which 50 skiers have qualified for the next round.
Well, you can see some faces falling, but that's just the way things go.
Let's take the time to look at the replay. Oh no! No one would have imagined such a decline. A few weeks ago, he was close to victory, and now he's falling down the rankings. How come, Collins?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you trained too hard. He seems drained to me.
Yeah. That was an okay jump for him, considering his potential. But compared to the top skiers, he still has some work to do.
Yeah, but I'm sure he'll make it, Mark.
Yeah. Thanks to technology, we can look at the replay and be clear about things. Visitors can take the elevator up to the ski jump center. Have you ever done that, Colin?
Well, that would make me a little bit too nostalgic. If I go up a ski jump, I have to jump down too.
Today, he's consolidated his performance with another good jump.
Excellent.
Let's have another look at the replay. Maybe we overlooked some details.
It could be.
I think we've seen some nice and what's more, long jumps. And I also think that the best 30... Tell us your recipe for success, Colin.
Well, if you ask me, a jump is an extraordinary filigree system. The slightest imprecision and you're out. So the thing is to avoid any mistakes.
Okay, and how do you do that?
Well, first, it has to become automatic. That means practice, practice, practice. Secondly, you need concentration. That means mental strength. That's the crucial point, in fact.
Now we get the chance to analyze all the jumps. He wanted to be perched at the very top, but a few good performances simply won't do. Recently, nothing is working in his favor. He really needs a turning point today. Colin, what do you say about the distance?
Well, I think that was a decent distance. That's good. Not very good, but good.
I think this is worth having a second look.
Yes, Mark, I think that a closer analysis is always worthwhile.
Maybe we should talk about women in ski jumping too.
Oh,
As
yes.
in many other sports, the ladies hardly manage to emerge from the men's shadow. Well, I wonder why. Because they also achieve impressive distances. The actual record is held by the Austrian Daniela Irashko with 200 meters. Let's have a look at the replay. These are the results of today's competition, ladies and gentlemen. The three winners of the day, cheered by the crowd. Next time, things can turn out quite differently. We hope you'll be with us again. Mark Rafferty
And Colin Phillips.
take their leave of you.
Au revoir, goodbye, and auf Wiedersehen.
Goodbye.